Hi and welcome to our maths lesson. So today we are looking at multiplication for the final time this week because tomorrow is a bank holiday. So cheers from everybody, I'm sure. We are looking at column multiplication today. Short multiplication, its actually name is. And I know some of you probably think, well, why do we need to do column multiplication? Because most of the time we do times tables in our heads. And I know that you do, but actually column multiplication is really, really useful for some of our bigger sums that we are starting to look at. So, some tips from me to you about column multiplication. Number one, I want you to remember our dance move that we used to do in school. Down and across. Down and across. We always start going down, and we always start with the units. I want you to remember how important place value is, something we learn over and over and over again. But we need to remember what those numbers mean, what the digits stand for. How do we know that the number 24 says 24 and not I like fish and chips, or it doesn't say 896? We know what the numbers say because we have learnt what place value they are. So we know the units are the units, and we know that the tens are the tens. So we need to respect that and treat them properly. And that's really important with column multiplication. Number three, when you're setting out your sums, please make sure you put it comes back to place value, but you're putting the numbers underneath the right columns. So you're putting what you're timesing it by underneath the units, if it is a unit that you're timesing it by. Okay, and we start with down, then across. Okay, so in your doorstep packs, you will find short multiplication. It's page 54 and 55. They've given you 8 where they have set the sums already. And then on this page over here, which is page 55, it's section 2, you get to choose a number from the top row. And then you need to choose a number from the bottom row, and that will be the number you're timesing it by. Okay. Now, I just wanted to do an example with you. So they give you an example up here for you to work through. But I want to work one with you anyway, because there's a couple of things we need to remember. First, it's place value. Another one is down and across. The other thing is, more often than not, when we're doing these, we create an extra, we create some tens really, and they tend to go on the doorstep, and they're outside and they're getting cold, and you must remember to let them inside. So let's have a look together. So on the first one, it says 16 times by 4. So we start with down first, and we ask ourselves 6 times 4. So we know that 6 fours are 24. So we've created the number 24. Now, out of 24, the units are 4, so that will go under my units column. And the 2 from the 20 needs to go on the doorstep. Next, we go across, the across move in our dance move. And we say 1 times 4 is 4. But don't forget, they're so cold out there. Even if the sun is shining, they are freezing cold. Do not forget about the ones on the doorstep. So we've got 1 times 4 is 4. Add the 2 more on the doorstep. So we've got 4, 5, 6. So your answer would be, if I can find the camera, 64. So we always start with the units. We go down, then across. Don't forget about the ones on the doorstep because they will get cold. And just have some fun with it. Enjoy your day off tomorrow, all of you.